What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of the Narcissists Code. I'm your favorite self-aware narcissist, Mr. Lee Hammock, better known as Mental Healness, across all social media platforms. This is your first time seeing my face or hearing my lovely voice. I'm a clinically diagnosed narcissist, and I use my platform on social media to raise awareness for NPD, get more people into therapy, and also validate the victims, survivors, and thrivers of said disorder, said toxic people, said toxic traits. Today's episode is going to be entitled, Narcissists do not think they are wasting time when they're in a relationship with you. A lot of narcissists don't think they're wasting time in a relationship with you. I know a lot of people, non-narcissistic people, the people who have dealt with a narcissist or dealt with a toxic person in their life, at the end of the relationship, one of the most common themes, one of the most common phrases I hear is, I wasted X amount of time. I wasted X amount of years. I wasted X amount of decades. I wasted X amount of months or weeks or whatever on this person. I gave them so many chances. I did this. I did that. I did this. I did that. The narcissist in your life does not think that they wasted time, y'all. A lot of them don't think they wasted time. I can't speak for all narcissists because I promise you, a lot of them, I don't speak for all narcissists. Never claim to do, never claim to, never will. You see what I'm saying? This never claim to, never will. But a lot of them do not think that they've wasted time because during the relationship, they were typically getting their needs met from you. You know what I mean? During the relationship, they were typically, even if it was on and off for X amount of time, even if it was back and forth for X amount of years, they were getting their needs met. You might have suffered, you might have struggled, you might have been feeling like you lost, so you might have felt like you lost so much time, effort, energy, and then they ended up leaving you for somebody else. You know what I mean? You might have felt like you wasted time, but that narcissistic person probably does not feel like they wasted time. So me, in my old relationships, y'all, before I was self-aware, before I was a little unaware narcissist, what's a robot? I was an unaware narcissistic robot. I was going around doing damage to people. You know what I mean? When I was going around being unaware narcissist, being toxic as hell, the way my mind worked was, you know what I mean? I was getting my needs met. So I didn't care what happened. Like, typically narcissists don't care how their actions are affecting you if their needs are being met. You know, they don't care how their actions or whatever is going on. They don't care how it's going as long as their needs are being met. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, they don't care. As long as their needs are being met, they don't feel like they're wasting time because their needs are being met over this course of this 5, 10 years, 15 years. They typically are not sacrificing much. You're the one that's sacrificing. You're the one who's losing yourself. You're the one who's losing your identity. You're the one who feels like you're wasting your time. You're the one who sacrificed your body, your mind, your finances, your sanity a lot of times, your mental stability, your income. I would say whatever you feel like you sacrifice, you're typically the one who is sacrificing. They are not sacrificing much. If they are, they're not sacrificing much. Typically, you feel like you, in a relationship with a narcissist, at the end of this, you feel like you lost. Most times you feel like you lost. That's what I tell people. Most people, when they come out of a relationship, I wasted so much time giving them so many chances, only for them to leave me for somebody else, only for them to not choose me, only for them to pick somebody else that they told me not to worry about. I feel like this. I feel like I lost. That narcissistic person might tell you that they wasted time. I wasted so much time on you. I gave you all of this. But think about it just take a step back from the relationship, y'all. Take a step back and look at it from a different viewpoint. Does that narcissist, like, you were giving them your all, you gave them everything, you lost so much, they left you broken. That's typically what you hear when people come out of the toxic relationship. I'm broken. I lost myself. I don't recognize myself anymore. I feel like I miss this person who was treating me so horribly. That narcissistic person feel like they were getting their needs met for X amount of time, so they don't feel like they wasted time. They use you as a stepping stone, because a lot of times what I hear from people when I do my one-on-ones over Zoom is that they came into the narcissistic person came into the relationship with nothing, and the empath, codependent, whatever you identify as, gave them everything. They didn't have a job when I first met them. They didn't have a car when I first met them. They didn't have this. They didn't have that. They didn't have the business. Now that they got money, now that they're successful, now they got a car, now they look better, now they lost weight, now they did all this. Now I'm broken. Now I gave up. I dropped out of school. I dropped out of college. I quit my job. I moved across the country. I lost a bunch of friends. I lost a bunch of family. You list off what you've lost and gave to this person. That narcissistic person feel like you've been filling them up, like they're an empty tank. They feel like you've been filling them up for years. And when they feel like they're full, bloop, hey, I'm full. Ding, like you fill up a gas tank in your car. It fills up to the top. Ding, and guess what? Then they drive off somewhere else. They're full. They are full now. They drive off and leave you back here broken. You lost friends. You lost family. You gave up a dream job. You turned down promotions. You stopped going to events. You cut off your best friend. You cut off so many family members. You don't talk to anybody anymore. And you lost all this. You gained weight. You lost a bunch of weight. You don't feel healthy anymore. You don't look the same. Your hair's falling out. You're sick all the time. Look what you sacrificed for this person. They don't feel like they wasted time. You do. And that's why I tell so many people all the time, look what you're giving up for this person, for a shot, for this person to be happy and pick you. And most times they don't pick you. You're willing to sacrifice, give up, waste so much time, effort, energy for them to only pick somebody else. Well, they had nothing when I first met them. Leave them with nothing. Yeah, why are y'all so goddamn so wanting to build somebody up that doesn't have shit, and then they take your shit and give it to somebody else? I hear this story so much, it frustrates me so damn much. There's so many people allow these, like y'all be successful, beautiful people, successful people in business, in life. Then you meet this broken person that has nothing. You give them everything. You build them up and they leave you for somebody else, and your life is left in a lesser quality than when they came into it. It's like that. It's like your life is this beautiful utopia of a city, right? And that narcissistic person is a goddamn hurricane or tornado. They come in, leave wreckage, and leave. Look, they leave all this wreckage, leave all this debris, and they leave and they move on. Right now, where are you at in your journey? Are you still? How much more are you? If you're still in this relationship dynamic, and I'm not telling you to leave, but just bear with me right now. Close your eyes. Think about this for a minute. Right now, where are you at in your journey? Where are you at in your journey? Are you 2 years in, 3 years in, 4 years in, 5 years in, 10, 20, 30, wherever you are in your journey? Keep your eyes closed and imagine this right here, y'all. Imagine you're 10 years into it. Let's just use a nice even number like 10. Imagine you're 10 years into it. You're the unhappiest you've ever been in your life. Yeah, there are good times. Yeah, there's good times too. I understand that there are good times. Keep your eyes closed. I understand that there are good times too. That's how they keep you there. A little bit of good times, y'all. A little bit of good times. Hey, sorry. I had a timer on my computer, y'all. A little bit of good times keep you there in this relationship, right? You keep focusing on the good times. Maybe we can get back to the good times. Maybe we can get back to the good times. So you got 10 years into it, right? So imagine, take a step back and imagine you can go 10 years into the future. It's 2033 right now. You look at your life, it's like the ghost of Christmas future. It's like the ghost of toxic person's future. It's like the ghost of narcissist's future right here. You know, Charles Scrooge and the boys are coming to take you to the future. 10 years from now, you can see your life 10 years from now, and absolutely nothing has changed. You're still in the same exact position that you are in right now with this person, emotionally, financially, mentally, whatever, physically. Nothing has changed. If anything, it's gotten worse, a little bit worse. Would you feel like you wasted your time? Would you feel like you've wasted more time than you should have? Or would it be better for you to just take steps in the other direction? You open your eyes now. Think about it. That narcissistic person is smiling in somebody else's face because they might not have been successful when they first met you, but now they are. Now more people want them. I keep telling the people, stop going, when you're out here new onto the dating scene, don't go to build a bum. Y'all don't know what build a bum is? It's like when you find somebody that doesn't have anything to offer you, you take them like, oh, if I stuff you full of the right stuff, you can be a beautiful bear. You can be a beautiful bum. They have nothing to offer you. You build them up into this big, beautiful ass teddy bear, they're not a bum anymore. So guess what? More people want them. They have more options. You gave them more options. You want them to choose you because you want them to be appreciative of what you sacrificed for them. Most times they're not going to be appreciative of what you sacrificed. I didn't ask you. They're going to look you directly into your face. when you boohoo crying, and I gave you everything, they're gonna look you right in your face and just say, I didn't ask you to do that. You didn't have to do that. Nobody asked you to do that. So don't try to make me feel guilty because because you gave me all this stuff. I didn't ask you to do that. You did this on your own. What do you do then, y'all? I'm just telling you, that narcissistic person, they are a new person. They got a fitted suit on. They came to you with a suit 3 sizes too big, or dress 3 sizes too big. Now they got a fitted suit or a fitted dress on, fitted pantsuit, whatever you wear. They fresh now. More people want them. Now you got to work harder for their love. You see what I'm saying? I'm just telling y'all, they don't feel like, why would they feel like they wasted time when they got so much from you? And sometimes, a lot of times, they give you very little. I'm not saying every relationship is the same. Everybody gets different things, y'all. Some of y'all both started off with nothing, and then y'all built each other up, and now they're a little bit more, they taking credit for the success, and they leave you again. So it's not necessarily build a bum. Sometimes y'all are both at the same level. Y'all both already successful. Then you sacrifice, you become less successful. They become more successful. Their name is on everything, and then they look better. It's like you didn't do anything. Do you think they feel like they wasted time? I'm aware. Anyways, y'all, I know y'all, this is not my normal type of episode. I just feel like I needed a rant because people I want y'all to win. I know this is like, well, Lee, you just narcissists don't. I want y'all to win. I get tired of people. Go on Amazon, look up I Love Me, a self-love journal by Lee Hammock. Get you this journal, fill it out, develop that self-love right now. Help build that self-love up right now so you're not looking 10 years into the future, feel like you wasted time. Like and subscribe for more, y'all. Mental Healness is out. Peace.